Movie poster only has one eye, so I'm doing my best. I'm genuinely concerned with the amount of lying and or secret keeping Greg Kinnear did from his children in the last song. Let me explain. Have you seen the last song? It's a Nicholas Sparks movie. So Miley Cyrus and her little brother travel all the way to, they say Georgia, but all of Nicholas Sparks' books take place in the Outer Banks in North Carolina. So which is it? Moving forward. They're going to stay in like this little 2-bedroom shack on the beach with their dad for the summer. And Ronnie's got a nasty ass attitude because she's still mad at her dad for the divorce. And it continues until she meets Liam Hemsworth. And so she spends all her time with him until her dad gets re-sick and dies. It's a 2010 movie. The spoilers have long since passed. So here's my issue. Number one, I can somewhat be sympathetic to Ronnie, especially how much secret keeping apparently is going on between Greg Kinnear and his children. But my sympathy dwindles somewhat when you realize that she has to be 18 for this to make sense. They literally say that she's graduated high school already, and I was like, okay, maybe she graduated early, but apparently her grades were in the toilet. So, I mean, if she's 18, she doesn't technically have to be there. She's grown. You can leave. The police won't even look for you. Also, what did she steal that was such a big deal in New York? Like, all forms of shoplifting are bad, but generally speaking, most retail stores have like a minimum amount that you have to steal before they actually get the police involved because of like the whole misdemeanor felony kind of thing. Unless she stole from Target. So, like, how much shit did she steal? Then we gotta talk about Greg Kinnear because this is where it gets all wonky. Like, first off, why exactly did they get divorced? Was it because he was sick? Did somebody have an affair? Did they fight all the time? Because it sounds like they've been divorced for many years, i.e. the mother getting remarried. But yet both children still seem to think their dad just walked out. Like, the little boy is convinced that the dad is just going to go away again and he's not going to see him anymore if Ronnie can't cut her shit. Do they not have a custody agreement? And then you find out that Greg Kinnear knew he'd been sick for months, but didn't tell anybody. They only found out when he collapses on the beach. Were you not planning on telling them? I mean, he basically decided to start his own end-of-life care when he found out it spread. So was it, he was just going to allow it to happen and then the kids were just kind of guessing forever? Is there anybody Liam Neeson won't bang if they stand still long enough? That's not a dig at Miley. He just seems generally icky. 3 out of 10 because I find absolutely nobody endearing except the baby sea turtles. Okay, bye. I can buy myself flowers and hold my hand over my eyes.